Hi guys, welcome back to my page. My name is Ori, and today I want to share two books that I read over the summer that I really enjoyed. They are written by Rachel Hollis. It's called Girl Wash Your Face and Girl Stop Apologizing. At first I was a little apprehensive about reading the book because I didn't think I would have anything in common with Rachel Hollis, but I was really impressed with the wisdom and knowledge that she shared, and her story is easy to relate to no matter what kind of woman you are or where you come from. And so I'm going to highlight a few of my favorite things from each book. The first book, Girl Wash Your Face, she organized it as like a list of lies that women tell ourselves that we use as excuses to not pursue things that we really want to pursue. So a few of the lies that are listed here are: something else will make me happy, I'll start tomorrow, I'm not good enough, I should be further along right now. I love the way the book was organized because she would talk about the lie that we tell ourselves, but then at the end she would give like 3 to 4 tips of how you could combat that lie and kind of overcome it. So I'm gonna highlight a few things I really enjoyed. So like in the first chapter, she talks about the lie that something or someone else will make us happy, which I blogged about that a few weeks ago, and it just hit home perfectly because there is nothing else outside of yourself that will make you happy. Like, you have to find happiness within you. If you're unhappy, that's on you. You need to take responsibility for your own happiness and address it. And I think that is a great reminder for women that we do not allow, other people or society or whatever else is going on around us to define how we find happiness or how we find our self-worth, but really tap into who you are and whose you are and use that to find your joy and happiness. The second thing that I really like from this book is that she taught women to learn to love themselves. So she shared about her marriage to her current husband, and how when they were dating there was like an age gap and there was a bit of a unhealthy pattern where she kind of liked him more than he liked her. And long story short, she kind of stood her ground and decided to demand the kind of love that she deserved, and he thankfully stepped up. And I think that's something that a lot of women could relate to, is learning to love yourself so that you're not seeking love and validation and acceptance from men or from work or from anything outside of yourself, because that's truly where real holistic happiness comes from. She talked about how it's important for us as women to set the standard for how we want people to treat us. So I'm going to read a quote from page 53 where she said, "As long as you allow someone else to treat you badly, they will continue to do so. If you're not able to value yourself, no one else will either." Ooh, that was good. That was good. The last thing that I'm going to share that I really like from this book was a chapter on believing the lie that you should be farther along than you are. This is something that I struggle with, is always comparing myself to where I think I should be, and that brings a lot of negative thoughts that are just unnecessary. So I love that she said nothing is wasted. Every single moment is preparing you for the next thing. And I think that the older I get, the more I'm realizing that my past experiences have prepared me for my present, and so I need to just chill and stop tripping and stop overreacting about not accomplishing certain goals yet, but really be present and enjoy the moment that I'm in and be grateful for how far I've gotten instead of focusing on where I feel like I should be. The second book I want to talk about is Girl Stop Apologizing. I'm actually not done with this one yet, but I'm totally enjoying it. I really love the way it's organized. So she organizes it first by listing the excuses that we tell ourselves, and then she talks about the behaviors we need to adapt so that we can stop making excuses. And it's such a smart idea. It's really like self-help-y kind of book. A huge part of her story is talking about being a working mom and how she feels a lot of guilt about being a working mom, being in an environment where a lot of the moms are stay-at-home moms. But I think it's really good to learn from her perspective because she talks about the guilt of being a woman who doesn't want what other women around her want. And I think that core message is something that any woman can relate to. So in this book, she shares tips, obviously, and a few of my favorites so far are teaching women that you should create habits that are going to reach your goal. So if you're trying to accomplish something but you don't have the habits that are going to get you there, then that's something you need to work on, sis. On page 26, she said, "You could spend forever planning out your someday when right now, today, this second, that is all you've got. Someday isn't guaranteed. And that's a great reminder to a lot of people who think that, oh, I'm gonna go after those dreams later, or I'm gonna apply to that program later, or travel to this place some other day. No, start planning for it now, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. And not in a sad or depressing way, but more of like, to encourage you to go after your dreams, because today is the perfect day to do that. You don't need to wait till tomorrow. If you're looking for something to read as the summer comes to an end, I recommend these books. They're pretty easy read. They're really encouraging, something to just boost your ego and give you the push that you may need to go after your fall goals for the rest of 2019. Thank you guys for watching my IG video. Make sure you like and share below, add this to your stories, and make sure you tag me, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay original. Bye.